It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason. And it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're underway from Seattle. Nicole Hardman now on the return. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Levante David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Throwing on third, Wilson. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that'll bring up 4th down. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. He has it at the 13. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Call that a 64-yard punt officially. And the Buccaneers will get set to go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. The give for the first time to Rachaad White. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
On the move, headed right. On the move, looking deep down the... They connect on the deep shot. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Hardman with a return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31. Walker now from the gun. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
A gain of 4 for them. That sets up 3rd and 7. Russ now from the gun. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these third downs.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. Hard to do better than that. A 66-yard punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here's 2nd and 2. And this is intercepted. Picked up by Stephon Gilmore. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Walker. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Russ off the play fake. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. That's a catch. Looks like he's in bounds. Good effort, but still short of the first.
Awareness. Kate, you hear me and so many others talk about it a lot with quarterbacks, but it's critical for every unit on a football field. And for the defense right there, to have an awareness of knowing where the marker was and to make sure that completion wasn't going to move the chains.
And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs. 1st down, here's Russ. Throwing deep for the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They give up the gut to Walker. And his drive forward halted after a couple of yards. Tackle made by Kalijah Cansey. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. Now here's Russ. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there.
Oh, look at those savvy linebackers. They're just right in the middle of everything, aren't they, Kate? And it seems like at times they are the quickest reactions as well. He needed a quick one right there to get a finger on the throw and change its direction.
Seahawks will try to kick as they send the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, 54 yards out. Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And the deficit stays at 7.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
From the 46. This one's taken in by Otten. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down. Here's Chubb up the middle. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Here's 2nd and 11. Here's a deep shot towards the end zone. And that won't be brought in, but I love the deep shot there. Some excitement for us on our... Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're looking at third and very long. Pass is cut at the 9. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that's it.
Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And they'll have to swallow a loss on the play as he's touched down behind the line. Backed up to the 8 here. It's second and goal. Back to throw. Caught near the pylon. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Now here's a spot where the timing's got to be absolutely perfect, Kate, between the quarterback and the receiver. That throw is made before that receiver's ever thinking of coming out of his cut. Too early, it's incomplete. Too late, and it's headed the other way.
And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Not sure he knew he went out of bounds before he made a play on that ball, Brock, but he was the first to touch it coming back in, and that's going to get the penalty. Not helping themselves with that penalty, and now lining up for a tougher fourth and goal. Back to throw, needs the end zone. And they won't do it. That ball's incomplete on fourth down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he's caught after a gain of about 2. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Sending the tight end in motion left. This is Walker on second. The flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Running it after the penalty. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the press for moving the chains that time.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a third down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Going to the ground again on first. And he stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. They'll run here following the penalty. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Buys time, rolling right. Down the run. He's got it deep downfield. And he's out of bounds after getting across the 45. This play goes for 36. And the Seahawks will have a first down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Walker on first down. And he's going to run this down to the 36-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
He's on the move. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it sets up Seattle with first down. From the gun, Charbonnet gets it. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Seattle. It's the Seahawks with 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Wilson. Chased out to his right. He takes it himself. It's a pickup of 11. And the Seahawks will have a first down. From the red zone now. Into the hands of Walker. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks tie this game 7-7. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. And he must have overlooked the linebacker there because he was right in the way to swat it away and bring out the incompletion. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And you'll love the effort on that return as he gets him all the way up beyond the 40. Terrific return here, 24 yards. And it'll be Seahawks football. Wilson with it on 1st. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
You know, that's one of those cases, and we see it at every level. He simply took off before he got full possession, and that's simply a drop.
2nd and 10 now, Wilson. Pass complete to Walker. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Devontae David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Running with Walker again. And he works it deeper into enemy territory past the 40. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Staying with Walker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
And he can't hang on to it in the end zone. Not an interception, only an incompletion. So they get it back. 2nd down coming up. On play action now, Wilson. Forced out to his right. Throwing this back in the end zone. And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a 3rd down.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later. Man, that is a sound every kicker dreads. I really thought it had a chance to sneak in, but instead, it's rejected by the upright.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. One of the rare instances there, Brock, where the quick slant doesn't win against zone coverage. You just couldn't hang on to the football.
No, we know this, Kate. In man coverage, it's about that separation, right?
Yeah.
You've got to win and create leverage versus zone. It's all about that anticipation and accuracy, and if you're not on point, that zone defender can break it up.
Oh, he got some air under this one, deep down the middle. Big gain downfield. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Hayward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our 2nd half. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll throw to begin this drive. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Fits it through the middle. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt, or the explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. And they will score. It's a Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Hand off to Walker from the gun. And he's brought down for a loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Escapes out to the left. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Pulled in at the 20. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And it's going to be their football coming up. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Throwing it to start this drive. This ball's cut by Palmer. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 34. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Seahawks pick it up. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Walker running right. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Rolling left, buying some time. That's caught at the 4. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw, almost an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference. What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
On the move, headed right. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that forces them to 4th and goal. A close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board.
Buys time, rolling right. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. He lobs it deep middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
A great play defensively. They forced the loss despite the penalty, and they just went ahead and declined it. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. He'll throw it. He lofts it deep, right sideline. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 4th and long. Gets this one away from a tough spot, backed up inside the end zone. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it'll be their football. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Walker running to the right. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
That's a catch. Jackson Smith-Njigba. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks. That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's 1st down. Straight ahead with Charbonnet. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Now Walker broke through the tackle. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Give him 4 yards there, and they only need 1 more now on 3rd down. It's Walker on the give. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Shotgun snap for Wilson. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Back to throw now. Taking his shot deep down the field it goes. They did it. He made the interception. Rayshawn Jenkins makes the play. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Well, no surprises here. They decline the holding call and hang on to the interception. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Russ looking to throw. Flush down now to his left. And that one's caught along the left sideline. And he's going to get past the 40 before he goes out. They'll get 18 yards there. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Out of the gun, a give to Charbonnet. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Another carry for Charbonnet. And he'll be stopped after getting this down to the 31. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's got. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
That's good for a Seattle Seahawks.
Charbonnet now up the middle. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. A great play defensively. They forced a loss despite the penalty, and they just went ahead and declined it. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Here's Wilson to the air. Caught near the goal line. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal. This is Charbonnet. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Wilson now from the gun. Getting out to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks now trailed by just a point in the 4th. Russell Wilson with the touchdown.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Wilson's throwing for it. Now that conversion not successful, but there is a flag down, so perhaps they'll get another look at it. So the defense decides to decline the penalty. Well, they risked it all on that 2-point try, so now they're forced to try this onside kick. I think the Seahawks got that one back. Yes, they did! Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. To throw it on first down. He's loaded another one up. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one was kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there,
Yeah.
because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
Big moment coming up here for the Buccaneers. They're going for 2.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Oh, saw some movement there. That's going to cost them 5. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Extra distance, no problem for him as his kick is good.
Makes the score Buccaneers 21, Seahawks 13.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Hardman with a return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Now here's Russ. Makes the grab in bounds left side. Into the red zone. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks down by only 2 in the 4th. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba with a touchdown.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. Buying some time left. And he gets into the end zone. This one all tied up here in the 4th quarter. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the second half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? Do you know who Steven is?
That's a good question. No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. You take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
They're out and set. First and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his third interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. First down, here's Russ. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Seahawks will have a first down. On the counter, it's Charbonnet. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
There is no thought needed from him. He has been doing this so long, dating back to college and high school. Those instincts, and they come at you with a capital I. Identify that run, fire downhill, and get home in the backfield before that play could get started.
Running in the red zone. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
On first down, this is Charbonnet. And he'll have it down to almost the 10-yard line. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 11-yard line.
Again, it's Charbonnet. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a first and goal. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that gives them first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game.
Second and goal at the Buccaneers' 3-yard line.
Charbonnet will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
They'll try to run it in. Charbonnet. And he's in for the touchdown. The Seahawks have taken the lead late. Zach Charbonnet with the touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplish their goal. But you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Fields the hard squib kick. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
He'll look to throw it. Finds a seam down the middle. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. Here he is to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Rick Woolen with the INT.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Headed out right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway. I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offensive 1st down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Fair catch taken. Not the punt that they were looking for. Excellent field position awaits. So no return on that punt. And they're going to take over possession. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. One final shot here. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So it's a win for the Seahawks. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners as we say so long from Seattle.
her friend's house and kicked her out the coop. Gave that the boot. Bye-bye. Untamed gorilla that was born in the zoo. That's why you so rude. Who the is you? That been this way since school. Spent the whole million on one set, it's ocean blue. That's why you so up, cause I pay my dues.